Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Barry. This Sith Lord is a metalhead. On today, Wednesday, August 10th, 2022. Hope everybody's doing good today. It's been an okay day today. You know, weather was up and down here in New York. You know, hot. Didn't know what it wants to do, whatever. But it is what it is. Yeah, you know, things are going okay, I guess. All right. I wanted to just do a quick talk about. There was this documentary I saw. It's called The Mandalorian: The Gunslinger's Journey. Man, I forgot to write the guy's name who did the video. You know who it was from. It's a great freaking video. It's 2 hours long. All right, and when I tell you that this guy did justice to what a pure documentary should be, he did it. He did a fantastic job. I mean, you know, I don't have YouTube Premium, so I had to always constantly, you know, skip the advertisements and stuff like that. And it was worth it. You know, it was 2 hours, and he broke down a lot. And it's also good. It's a good thing to watch with somebody who maybe doesn't understand the Mandalorian or is trying to get into it and whatnot. It'll be something worth for them looking at, and they could broaden their horizons on enjoying the show. But I'll leave the link on the description. You guys can check it out. It's really good. I'm sorry. You know, I was doing my notes and I totally forgot to put the guy's name down. I'll be sure to put it in the comments as well. Also, there's rumor talks. You know, I mean, they've been talking about ObiWan season 2. There's little tidbits and little things that they keep talking about. I mean, is it going to happen? Is this not going to happen? You know, who knows? But I don't know. I mean, look, as much as I didn't really enjoy the first one too much, I mean, you know, it had some good moments here and there, but there's a lot of things in there that weren't really good. The second season, if they do it, will it be maybe this would be their chance to redeem it somehow. You know, basically him going and, you know, training with Qui-Gon, and unfortunately we already know that this won't involve Vader, because Vader is not, you know, I guess at this point Vader's not going to have no clue about Obi-Wan until A New Hope. So anything going on from this point all the way to A New Hope, it's going to be up in the air, and it's not going to include Vader. So if people think we're going to get Vader again or Hayden Christensen, I mean, if Hayden Christensen is going to be in it, it'll probably be more just for flashback purposes or things of that nature or whatnot. But I don't see it happening where Vader is gonna be in it. It'll probably be something else back-ended, maybe some Jedi or you know, popping up here and there. You know, little small adventures. Who knows? You know, I just hope that they redeem it somehow, because the things they did on in that first season is like, you know, like I said, it was visually. I mean, the show visually was pretty cool. You know, to see it. You know, some of the things they did, there was just too many little things there that just did not go and didn't make sense. It didn't fit right. They kind of fucked all that up. So I'm hoping that if they do decide to do a second season, this will be their chance to fix everything. All right, just fix it. All right, and just make it make sense. That's it. Make it make sense. All right, you know, we'll see how that goes from there. Also, there's talks about Darth Plagueis being in the acolyte. Okay. That would be cool, you know. I mean, because if Plagueis is going to be in it, everything's going to lead to Palpatine, you know, we'll see how that goes. I mean, I would like to see how he looks. I mean, you know, we always got just concept art or little artwork here and there, and you know, maybe do comics and stuff. But it would be pretty interesting to see how they would do him live action. I don't know. I mean, look, at this point now, Disney, they don't even follow their own canon, their own shit. It doesn't make, you know, I don't know. everything's gonna be just open to see what happens. Okay, I mean, it's just like right now. Andor's coming out soon, right? Comes out next month, September, and they've already been talking about. Some reports already came out that they already have some reviews where they got to watch the first 4 episodes, and according to some of those people who reviewed it, flat out they were saying that we as fans are not going to like it. There's a lot of things in there that is going to make us upset and whatnot or whatever. I don't know. I mean, look, when it comes to like Andor and the Rogue One stuff, you gotta understand that was something that was still part of the lore, the in between, but it's still kind of new. So it's nothing that you could really, unless you throw in. There's gonna be some Legends characters that pop up in it and so on, and then you just kind of fuck that up, or fuck up something where it's gonna lead into Rogue One or lead into eventually into A New Hope. I mean, the only thing I am looking forward to, I know Vader, I think, is going to be in it. Tarkin, I think, is going to be in it. As far as the villains go, maybe get to see some more different troopers in there. I heard it's supposed to start off with the clones. I didn't hear anything about Tamara Morrison being in it, or possibly being. So I don't know. I don't know how that's going to go about, but it would be cool if they start off with the clones and then it shows eventually how they take them out and so on and so forth. But I think that would be cool. But we'll see how it goes from there. All right. And, okay, off Star Wars subject real quick. I just wanted to discuss, there's been uproar about the Lord of the Rings, right? That Rings of Power shit that's supposed to be coming on Amazon. Okay, and just like Lucas before, like with Star Wars, where Lucas, he had sold Star Wars, he sold Lucasfilm to Disney, but there was, I think, a thing where eventually it wasn't like a legal thing, but it was a handshake thing stating that they were supposed to take his scripts, they were supposed to do his movies, and I think he was supposed to have some say so, or at least some vocal say so on how the movie was going to be done or whatever the case may be, and they just cut him off, right? So according to what I heard, Peter Jackson was supposedly, according to Peter Jackson, he was supposed to go in and he was supposed to sit down with them and I guess go over some of the stuff for the Rings of Power. And according to what Peter Jackson's saying, that they just basically stopped contacting him, or at that point they just didn't want to deal with him. I think it has a lot to do with the fact that Peter Jackson was one of the, from all his movies that he did as far as The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, everything went, well, not precisely to Tolkien, but it went according to where the family was happy with the way those movies came out. So I think that Peter Jackson was going to go inside there with that same mindset and start pointing out a whole bunch of different things that he was going to say no to. So they probably already said, nah, you know what? You stay over there. We're going to do this shit the way we want to do it. Yeah, we're going to have, we're going to gender swap this, race swap that, do this, do that. Yeah, fuck Tolkien. Yeah, he has this. Nah, we're not going to do that. Nah, we're going to, this is supposed to be a prequel. Yeah, but it's, okay. I'm sure George Lucas can understand that as well, but it's just a fucking shame how these corporations will go and just fucking dismantle great pieces of literature and history just in the name of trying to give it to a group of people, who knows, man, the next 5 years we're gonna have something new to go and have to put our films to, just to, appease a group of people. It's ridiculous. It shouldn't even be about a small group. It's got to be for everything. And again, I say this, and I say this blurting out hundreds and hundreds of times. I get the whole point of, okay, you're gonna buy these properties. Okay, if you're buying these properties, you want to stick to whatever lore you have for these properties. Okay, if you feel that you don't want to go and stick to the lore of these properties, one, don't waste your money on buying that. Use your own money, create your own shit. I mean, supposedly you got the greatest writers and people in the world, right? I mean, they gotta have imagination, right? They gotta have something that they could throw at you and say, hey, you know what? Let's give our own take of this type of world. Let's create our own thing. You got Game of Thrones, you got Lord of the Rings, you can create your own shit. There's so many different things you can do, but you want to just go ahead and just take that and rip it to shreds. And then you got people there who have no fucking clue about any of this shit. I mean, they just go in there like, okay, what the fuck they're doing, But anyway, that's all right. I mean, it's a shame because, look, it's going to come out. I'll give it a look, I might be too harsh on it or whatever the case may be. Unfortunately, you're not going to hear anything really super vocal from me. I'm not a huge Lord of the Rings. I'm a basic fan as far as Lord of the Rings goes and the movies. I'm not hardcore into it like some of them are. Like, compared to Star Wars, I'm hardcore. So, but Lord of the Rings, I'm pretty average. So I just find it a shame that we as a fan base from all of us, between Star Trek, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Doctor Who, all these IPs that have a huge fan base, and you want to take these things and you want to inject shit just because. It's look, you can still make money off doing it with the lore. Why? Because you have fans who appreciate the lore, whether it be old school fans straight into the new. And don't go with that whole thing that they're going to sit there saying, oh, we need people like us, or we need this and we need that. No, that's not true. The people who are complaining about that are the people who are not fans, who see these things and go, hey, there's too many white people there. There needs to be some color. Wait, there's too many straight people there. There has to be some, LGBTQ thing. Those are the people who ingest their stuff in there where, we then have to go and tolerate it. Okay? Those aren't fans. Those are not fans. And please tell me, no, they're not. The people who are doing the comic books, they're not fans. And I don't want to hear it. Okay? But that's it. Well, anyway. Anyway, guys, look, I'm sorry.